Hello everyone, I'm Linda V. Taylor and welcome to Best of Both Worlds. I'm working on a spectacular quilt today. It's a postage stamp quilt. It has 5,800 pieces in it. It was pieced by my friend Jane from the Dallas Guild, and I am so excited to get it done. So let's get started. So this is the pattern laid out. I thought this would be easier for you to see exactly what I did. When I looked at this quilt, I was thinking, it's a postage stamp. I mean, it has almost 5,800 pieces in it, but it kind of looked like a large Irish chain to me too. So I wanted this line through here to continue so that we have this line that just, it's so beautiful the way this pattern came together at these corners. And then, not to be distracting, I thought the crosshatch really looked nice around the intricate pattern. And then you can see a simple pattern for the outside here. And then when I added the minky, I put another pattern out there, which didn't need as much quilting. I love it. So, but then of course I have my triangles, which I love this little pattern. And those are all Ricks, that's what they're called. And this one was Magic Carpet. And this one is very dense. So let's make it a little bit bigger here so you can see. You could use a way simpler pattern in that area, of course. But I really wanted this to be outstanding. It's my quilt and I have time. And it's just a really beautiful pattern to put in there. For an Irish chain, for a double wedding ring, it has the points that come out and then curves in and then comes back out, which is pretty unique to this pattern. In case you're wondering, this pattern is from my Magic Carpet collection, and the more intricate patterns are from what I call Rick's Song. In case you're wondering, this pattern is from my Magic Carpet collection, and I took a part of it and used for the four corners here. Whenever you quilt with a minky on the back, you run into the problem of having some of that minky comes up depending on which way your needle is going and which way the minky is lying. And this minky in particular has a little longer brush to it. So it definitely came up on this light color. You can't see it at all in any of the dark colors where I don't want it to show. This is an incredibly dense pattern, so I just used my little seam ripper just to release some of those fibers that got sewn down. But when you don't have something so dense, you can just use a stiff brush, and then you can just brush it one way, brush it the other, like that, and that just comes right out. This was a really nice, ample queen size, but I really want it to be a king size, so I made sure I had plenty of backing and batting on here, and I am adding some of the minky, which matches the back, of course, to the side, and to both of the sides, and I just lay it on like that. I'm going to put my channel lock on, and I'm just going to add this on to the edge of this quilt, and then I will flip it over and I will quilt that little piece. So it's part of the quilt. So now I can flip this down, roll my quilt up, and put a design on this side, just like I did on the other side when I started. So I left, again, batting and backing enough when I started so that I could add this on when I was finished to both sides. You can see how this line went all the way up through here and then back down the other way. I think the wool batting, the Hobbs wool batting, made a big difference in raising that up. I love it. Some quilts are just worth the time and the pattern that you put on it. And watching this one get finished after 20 years has been amazing for me. Thank you for joining me, and be sure you watch next time.